What up? Top of the top. What's popping? What's cracking? What's good? What up, y'all? Episode 371. Back at it again. How was y'all weekend? Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. What's good? What's up, Queen of Detroit? What's good, Jay? JP, what up? Miss Deja, what up? I see all y'all up in here this morning. What's going on, y'all? What's up, Shayna? What's up, Sassy? What's up? What's up, Latasha Jordan? What's up, y'all? Who else in here? I see y'all twerking in here. What's up, Al Familia? What's up? Salute, Felix. It's good, y'all. How y'all doing this morning? Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. It was a long, busy weekend. We back again. This month going fast, too. Chris Miller, what's good? All right. Y'all know I'm a holler. We back at it. What's up, Mercy? How you been doing? All right. Good to see everybody. Yeah, we got a few things to talk about today, which y'all already know. All right. Today, we're going to be talking about, we know it was the Super Bowl weekend. You know it was a lot of parties. How many of y'all saw Rihanna last night? I know a lot of people going to be breaking down that Super Bowl stage. Anyway, we're going to talk about that. I think she did all right. Anyway, what else, man? We're going to talk about that because Trump has something to say about Rihanna. He dissed Rihanna. He actually dissed her before the performance, and then he dissed her after the performance. But I think Trump got something personal. We're going to talk about that. Also, we're going to talk about how Quavo was out there partying over the weekend, too. And it was said that Quavo and Offset were at the same party. That's what they said. And you know who threw the party? Mr. Michael Rubin. You know that so-called rich executives that's always partying with Meek Mill. You know the one I think is Meek Mill's boyfriend or something like that. I don't know, but he always partying around them young boys, right? Yeah. He had another party, and they say young boys is at the party again. We're gonna talk about that. And we're gonna talk about Jeffrey Epstein. For everybody who know about Epstein, y'all know about Epstein Island. Y'all know about Jeffrey Epstein. It allegedly hung himself. The man accused of being the king of all pedophiles. You know who? Yeah. And they say that the list of his friends is about to be revealed. A lot of people on that list, including names like Oprah and a lot of others. We're gonna talk about that today. Other than that, y'all, salute to everybody that pulled up. We here. Good to see everybody. We back. We lit. We ain't never go nowhere. We just was laying low. So y'all know how I do. Y'all know I'm a holler. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the moderators. And salute to the replay gang. Y'all know what's up. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and share on any platform you want to share on. Without further ado, For No Fame Live, episode 371. And y'all already know we about to go. Trump diss Rihanna. Jeffrey Epstein friends list exposed. Quavo parties at the Super Bowl. Told y'all that shit was fake. Told them. But it's all my opinion, right? But I keep telling you, man, these people ain't never gonna trick me. They might trick me for like a day or something like that if I ain't paying attention. But for those who want to know, you go back and check the episode from Friday, and I told you these dudes was frauds. Anyway, let's get into the party. Because niggas love the party. Look who was at the Michael Rubin party. Now, y'all also know wherever something going on, this man always throwing a party. You got to understand within these people, when they party means something else. When they party, anything goes. Party, anything goes, any drug goes, any behavior goes. It's all good because it's a party. You get it? And you're going to see these parties are oversaturated with men, boys, young boy. I call, when you're dealing with somebody that's 24, you around grown people like Robert Kraft, that's like a boy. But anyway, you're going to see it be a lot of masculine energy, but the masculine energy is really feminine because there don't be no females there like that, and they don't be dancing with no females. There'll be a bunch of dudes. And something else I'm going to prove to y'all. I'm going to prove it. Watch, on every level. For those who are into the Illuminati, these are your Illuminati parties, all right? You're going to see the same people there. This is where they had their meetings disguised as parties, all right? This is where they do their rituals and other things disguised as parties, all right? That peep game. Now I want you to see something. Everybody in this picture. You see Kevin Durant, Odell Beckham, Michael Rubin, QUAVO. And I'm going somewhere with this. Y'all just pay attention to the party. And like I said, told you QUAVO was a fraud. If your nephew got smoked, I'm going to say it again. If your nephew got smoked, would you still be hanging around the industry right after it happened? Would you still be smiling, performing, laughing and joking, giggling while your nephew was in the ground and he used to party with you? All right. I told you these frauds want a solo career, but I told you it's over too. Let's go to the number one clown. I told you, dudes. I told y'all Meek Mill was a fraud, and I told you he was a fucking clown. And I told you 1,000 times that, in my opinion, that's his boyfriend, all right? That's the same dude that picked him up from jail. Like I told you before, usually your girl picked you up. No, he picked him up, and you can count on one hand how many times you see Meek Mill with a girl since Nicki. Yeah, I know he probably be with girls, but I'm trying to tell you, these dudes don't want no chicks for real. They love to party with each other. And as you see Michael Rubin, like I showed y'all 1,000 times, he always got his hand around Meek Mill's neck. Y'all know what that means. Yeah. If I put my arm around a girl's neck, what that mean? I don't put my arm around niggas' necks. So if Michael Rubin always putting his hands on Meek Mill, they go on dates together, they fly private jets and go overseas together, what that mean? I done broke it all down. I done showed you Meek Mill's zesty behavior. I'm talking to the people that's new to the channel. If you want to know more about Meek Mill being a fraud, you check the catalog, because I already said it 1,000. I'm done with them, all right? But they keep doing clown stuff, so I got to keep talking about it. They keep pushing my point that these dudes are frauds that niggas been worshiping. But anyway, guess who else was there? Auntie was there too, enjoying the view. Y'all know he don't dance. And you know when he go to these events, when he go to certain events, he don't bring his lady with him. These are all boy parties. All boy parties. Check this out. Robert Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, the one I showed you, always around these boys. Him, Michael Rubin, always around. For those, check the catalog. Michael Rubin's party. I broke it down. Illuminati parties. Anyway, you're going to see a bunch of dudes. Won't be no girls dancing like that, but you will see Robert Kraft dancing with Lil Baby. And Lil Baby, he's suspect too. And yes, they abducted him. All right? They all sellouts, but that ain't the point. I want you to see cooning at its finest. While everything going on in reality, I want you to see your so-called people and how they nothing but coons and fucking clowns. Ha ha ha. Look at Meek Mill. That nigga cooning very hard, y'all. He's cooning his ass off. As you can see, I want to show you, man. The world is going through it, and everybody that you was supporting, whatever, following, thinking they was real, now you see they all turned their back. And they show their true colors on who they really with. And these are all puppets. This was a puppet party. You dig? Puppets. And oh, who was that in the dress? Oh, y'all know that's Tiffany Haddish? Yeah, Tiffany Haddish. I told y'all. Look, all that pedophile stuff she was getting accused of, that was promotion. That was a ritual she had to go to, because I already explained, in my opinion, when you hang around certain people, you got to have certain dirt in your jacket. And sometimes you got to deal with sexual deviancy, stuff like that. But I told you, that was all a cap about her being blackballed. They were seeing how many people were still going to support her after those allegations. Told you. What else I'm going to prove to y'all right now? If you notice, y'all, check this out. Told you, they always going to tell them themselves. Check this out. I'm going to holler at y'all. Y'all know I got to cook right now. I'm still waking up. Now I'm going to show y'all this. I'm going to show y'all something. Check this out. Now look. Everybody that's here was trending the past couple months. Every individual trending. Kevin Durant was trending for the Nets. He just started trending. He went to the Suns, fucked the whole Nets up. Kevin Durant was trending. Odell Beckham was trending. Remember that situation where Odell Beckham balked on a flight attendant? He was trending. QUAVO was trending for what? His dead nephew. All right. Meek Mill been trending. Y'all know that. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna show y'all some other shit. Tiffany Haddish has been trending, has she not? The past couple months, she's there. I told you they control the internet, and I told you they control who goes viral. Each and every last one of them. It's all strategically planned. See that? You see how they all go viral individually, but they all end up at the same parties with the same circle because they all got to check in. Feel me? Told y'all. And guess what? This is all you got to remember. All of them are under the Democratic Party. All of them are the Democratic puppets. But Robert Kraft, he's friends with Trump, so he's a Republican. So in my opinion, Robert Kraft knows he's down with the Republicans, but he's still slickly, I'm going to say, maybe he might be trying to influence them to be Republican. I don't know. Or maybe he's just having fun with them. I don't know. But it's mighty funny. Michael Rubin, the one in the middle, Robert Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, they always throwing parties. They've been doing it for years straight, and the same people keep coming up. The young black rapper boys. They're always there. See? See little baby looking zesty? Little baby, make sure he keeps his hair tied up now, buns, all type of stuff. To mind you, Lil Baby was the top artist on Quality Control Records, the label that the Migos and Takeoff built. Takeoff is dead. Little Baby's at the top and smiling and joking. You see Kevin Hart. You see his little zesty behind. You see him with Michael Rubin, don't you? You see the all-male party. You see that? You see how dudes don't want to have no chicks. You see how they don't want to take no pictures with no girls. You see? Do you understand that? Dudes, and the only woman there is accused of pedophile behavior. See? But this is all my opinion. Ain't none of this facts. See that? I told you Auntie was there. Yeah, checking out the view. You know he's going to have them shades on because you ain't going to be able to know who you're looking at. But like I said, these are all male parties. And every time Michael Rubin have a party, he only said you could bring one guest. And 9 times out of 10, they either come by themselves or they bring one person with them. This is Lil Uzi Vert. Lil Uzi Vert, Michael Rubin. Lil Uzi Vert, always at the parties. Something very interesting in this picture. Let's see if y'all can catch it. What is around Lil Uzi Vert's neck? Can you see it? I need you to be fast. I'm about to move on. What is around Lil Uzi Vert's neck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has a Rockefeller chain around his neck. Do you see Lil Uzi Vert with the Rockefeller chain? So damn, Jay-Z, what the hell you got doing? What the hell you got going on with her Lil Uzi Vert, boy? He got your chain on? Yeah, this the same nigga, in my opinion, ruining Beyonce's career. And every time I turn around, he hanging around a bunch of boys and dudes. Opportunists. These are vultures. You see, Jay-Z told you how to room, and he told you how to move in a room full of vultures, but you didn't understand that one day his ass is going to become a vulture. And now he's a vulture. See that? So you see the connection, right? Everybody I showed you who's recently trending the past couple months. So remember when I told y'all they let everybody else have their way, all the up-and-coming artists, the drill rappers, the young rappers, the good talented rappers like, you know, Mo3 and the rest of them. Remember I told y'all they let all of them trend, then they strategically took them all out and got them all out the way, and then you see they all came back out. And everybody that you see that's back out, they all took over the algorithm little by little by little. And now you see they back in position. They're having parties. This party also signifies, in my opinion, the changes that are coming in 2023. And some of my people that's tapped in, I know you probably been feeling kind of weird since this month came in, or these past couple of weeks, you've been feeling weird. In my opinion, it's because it's a different energy on the planet right now, y'all. But I told you, we've been cut off from the Most High, so we don't understand signs and symbols. We don't understand times of the year, seasons, months. We don't understand the vibes. A lot of stuff we just lost, but they know. So that's why they turn up on their ritual behavior. That's my opinion. Now look, like I told you, see her looking washed up. You see Tiffany Haddish close up, looking washed. Yeah, it was a nigga festival, and all the black people was going for Philly. See, y'all don't understand how a lot of this shit work. Your boy over here, I picked KC. They won. But I seen the whole world going with Philly on TV. Philadelphia Eagles. I go to the store. Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, I'm from Philadelphia Eagles. Everybody black was Philadelphia Eagles. They ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just saying. I knew they was going to have everybody following that Eagles stuff because the Eagles going to lose, which is going to make a lot of people depressed. And a lot of people is going to be broke that bet. I knew that was going to happen. I told you they'll never follow the crowd. But Tiffany Haddish right here, yeah, her last trending topic was what? Fondling. I ain't gonna say fondling. Not fondling. Let me take that back. They was dealing with She was dealing with some very nasty, trifling behavior in that video her and Ari Spears did. But you see her career ain't over with. Why? Because it was promotion. That was a ritual she had to do. Even though it's already done, they only put these things out to see how the public gonna take it. So when that video of Tiffany Haddish came out and nobody said cancel her, boom, her employment continues. And I heard she's doing movies with Disney, from what I heard. So there you go. But I'm not finished yet. Like I said, who's there? DJ Khaled. Hasn't DJ Khaled been trending? Who's trending right now? Drake. Did you see Drake? See all of them there? You see Robert Kraft and Michael Rubin on that man right there? My point is, you see all the boy toys, right? You see, look at the picture at the bottom of DJ Khaled. Do you see Michael Rubin? Arm around little baby neck on purpose. Arm around that neck. You mine, boy. See that? Yeah. And little baby make sure he get done up and tie his hair up nice when he go see Mr. Rubin. See, Kevin Durant. Told you they all together. All of them was creating a lot of shenanigans on the internet. They're going to keep on doing it because they have to turn up. I told you that all the puppets have to perform. I told you all of them are characters. That's it. So now you understand about how they've been controlling this shit the whole time in the thing called trending. Did I not tell y'all Rihanna was going to be the biggest trend popping after the Super Bowl? Y'all already knew that. Told you, man, none of this shit new. They are so basic. You just got to pay attention, man. Let's continue on, man. Let's continue on. I'm gonna get back into it. Check it out, y'all. Quavo and Offset reunited at Michael Rubin's party last night, but they didn't perform together. I told you they was fucking frauds. So was that a real fight? Told y'all that was some bullshit, in my opinion. Told y'all. Told you they all cool. So Quavo really had smoke with Offset. He gonna be there fighting. Another thing, shout out to my people in NYC. Y'all know they bringing Averexes back out, right? The Averex is back out officially. It's back out. Baggy clothes back out too. Told you. Did your boy not tell you damn near a year ago baggy clothes coming back out? Yeah, told y'all. Why? Because they always gotta have a pass. They always got a remix. Now it's this generation turning to wear Averexes and baggy jeans again. See that? Told you it's coming back. That's why I told you when you follow the trap, the fashion, the trend, it's gonna always change anyway. So you might as well just do you. But I told you they control this shit and you gonna follow. Anyway, I told you I was a fake ass beef. You feel me now? You understand the game? I told you there ain't no smoke. Take off dead, killer got away. Jay Prince, Offset, fake. All that shit fake, fake, fake. The killer's walking around. That's all you got to know. All right? Told y'all, man. I don't play on this shit. Takeoff Brother has something to say. Takeoff Brothers, Wild and Lingo, calls out people showing fake love. See that? I need to tag him. See that? Niggas know what's going on. Everybody know that Offset got done dirty, and everybody know that, that Takeoff got done dirty. Pardon me, y'all. That Takeoff and Offset stuff always get confusing. Anyway, Takeoff was sacrificed. It ain't hard to tell. Who he sacrificed, I don't know. But even his flesh and blood brother know they showing fake love. He talking about Quavo and the rest of them. See that? Just showing y'all, man. I don't see him make shit up. Who else we see right here? Brittany Griner. Who does Brittany Griner look like right here, y'all? Does she not look like a young Obama? But did I not already show you when I did a special Brittany Griner as a man before it became popular? You seen everybody was talking about Brittany Griner, man. But you remember, the people that been in tune, remember who's one of the ones that said it first. And y'all know I showed y'all the connection between Brittany Griner and Obama. Did I not show y'all that? Mighty funny. She looking like Obama right here, ain't she? Salute, Wax. I see you in here somewhere. What's good, bro? Jay the Great, what's up? Told y'all, man, they've been playing games. Britney was going viral for a minute. Then it was all about Takeoff. Remember, see, all these people was on the internet controlling the algorithm, man. I told you, man, they control this shit. Let's continue on. Now, mind you, it was the Super Bowl weekend. I posted this in my community section. The Super Bowl weekend. For those who don't know, this is Michael Irvin. Everybody know who Michael Irvin is who know about sports. Michael Irvin won 3 championships for the Cowboys. The Cowboys have not won since Michael Irvin played. The Cowboys have not won in damn near 30 years. Shout out to my Cowboy fans. But mysteriously, Michael Irvin got set up over Super Bowl weekend, and he got kicked off NFL Network for right now because it is said that he tried to holler at a chick in the lobby. They say Michael Irvin came into the hotel. He stopped and talked to a woman and then went back to his hotel. Next thing you know, they say the lady pulled out accusations about him with misconduct, and he got fired over the weekend. And now in return, he put out a $100 million lawsuit on that chick that's lying. But meanwhile, while he got lied on, his career is in limbo. And just so happened, a black man got accusations on him during Super Bowl weekend. Michael Irvin files a $100 million lawsuit against misconduct accuser that caused him to lose Super Bowl gig. See that? Something else happened before the weekend. I posted this. Some of y'all know about this. Also, mind you, Michael Irvin, ex-NFL player, won the Super Bowl. Allegations on him. Shannon Sharpe, black ex-NFL Super Bowl player, Super Bowl championship winner. He gets some shit put on him. Brett Favre sues Shannon Sharpe. You mean Brett Favre, the same dude that was accused of stealing money? Oh, in Mississippi, when that $77 million of welfare TANF money went missing, and they say that Brett Favre allegedly was collecting bread, allegedly. Well, Shannon Sharpe dissed him on national TV and said he don't got no right stealing from poor people. Long story short, Brett Favre is not in no trouble. He turned around, put a lawsuit on Shannon Sharpe. Two black men being slayed at the same time. Y'all see what's going on. What up, A? Now let's continue on. Miss Rihanna. Well, I can say one thing. Rihanna ain't dressed up like no whore. She was dressed conservative. And yes, it is known that she was pregnant. When people was watching it in real time, people peeped the stomach. A lot of things going on with this that I feel. See, I feel like, okay, you know, Jay-Z was kind of behind this because he got to deal with the NFL, whatever. And I feel like being that Rihanna, they probably knew Rihanna was pregnant. They probably felt like she wasn't no threat. But even though she was pregnant, she still went viral. A lot of people enjoyed it. I think it was all right. I think I seen way worse Super Bowls that was corny and boring and put you to sleep, but it was all right to me, in my opinion. But anyway, I ain't getting into the other stuff because I know everybody else going to get into the breakdown of the Super Bowl and Illuminati rituals. I ain't going there. But it was some things going on. You feel me? But it wasn't really about shit. But I'm going to say this, that she also got some things lined up coming behind this, but I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But I just wanted to show y'all how she was going to take over the algorithm. Now, you're going to see nobody ain't talking about that Beyonce tour. Nobody cares about Beyonce and Dubai, the Grammys, all that shit out the window. Microwave era. Let's continue on because Trump has something to say about Rihanna before the Super Bowl. And for those who don't know, Trump is back on a warpath. He's been going hard on his own social media platform. I think it got called Truth, something like that. He's been going hard. I told you he's on their heels. And I told you the Democrats know, and Joe and them know that they got a little bit of time left to get certain things done they're trying to do because they know eventually a lot of this shit about to come to a head because it's about to be time to run for office. A lot of stuff about to take place this year. I already told y'all that, but that's my opinion. Now, look, Rihanna trashed by Donald Trump for having no talent ahead of Super Bowl performance. Now, he made sure he bashed her before the performance, and we're going to take a look at what Trump said. Rihanna is just days away from taking center stage at the Super Bowl, but Donald Trump has made it clear that he won't be watching her comeback performance. On Thursday, February 9th, the former president joined a conservative Texas congressman in bemoaning Riri's forthcoming Apple Music halftime show. Now, don't forget, Rihanna and all the celebrities, most of them are all under the Democratic Party. Salute, Nevin Reed. Appreciate that for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. Thanks. Now, Rihanna, all of them run with the Democratic Party. So when Trump be coming at these rappers and coming at certain people, he coming at them because of their affiliation. He understands that a lot of those are his puppets. You see the Democratic Party, you notice when the Trump was in office, you notice damn near every rapper, every comedian, every actor that was black, all of them had to bash Trump. You seen Steph Curry when they won, they didn't want to go to the White House. They are all under the fingerprints of the Democratic Party, under the name black, and black supposed to be Democrats. So all of them were used to go against Trump. Trump knows the game, so that's why he came at Rihanna. On February 9th, the former president joined the conservative Texas Congressman Bamona Riri's forthcoming Apple Music halftime show performance with claims that she is talentless and has taken every opportunity to badmouth the United States. So a lot of people don't know, it was said that Rihanna before was bashing the United States, bashing the government, and bashing Trump. But I also told you, when you become too anti-government, you could be labeled as anti-American. Anyway, that's not the point. Rihanna spray painted F Donald Trump on a car at the Cadillac Ranch in Amarillo. See, Trump hold grudges. He ain't forget that. He ain't forget when she said F Trump. And why is Rihanna so concerned with American politics when she's from Barbados? They announced her as an immigrant. I heard on the radio. It says she's an immigrant from Barbados. But I already knew she's from Barbados. She's not even from here. So why is she speaking on American politics? Because I just told you. All of the celebrities had to move accordingly, and they all had to go against Trump. Why? So you won't pay attention to Trump. And you're going to stay a Democrat. Or I'm not even going to say, even if you don't turn, you're going to stay under that Democratic influence because you're black. And I already showed y'all about black Republicans getting smoked and Republicans in general in certain communities getting killed. I already showed y'all that. So ask the question, why they do not want the so-called black people to get influenced by Republican behavior? Why is it? That's the question. But anyway, Rihanna has spray painted F Donald Trump, and Trump is petty, so he remembered that. Trump proceeded to retruth. That's his site. He got his own Twitter, something like that. Trump proceeded to retruth or quote and share the post, adding his own 2 cents. What'd he say? Without her stylist, she'd be nothing. Bad everything and no talent. Damn. Only reason why I'm showing this because I said the same thing. Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I just say that a little while ago? I told you, man, half these celebrities, man, without their stylists, without spending thousands of dollars on their face and body, they're regular people. They ain't nobody. But I told you they got to put all that money into them to make them look bigger than you. When you need somebody to worship you, you got to look bigger and greater than them. So they've been playing this game for years. So I keep repeating the same things to get it through your head that all that shit is over with. That brainwashing shit for the past 30, 40 years that got people fucked up, worshiping celebrities. They told you this shit was your culture. Now you see that you have no culture, you have no celebrity, you have no help, you have nothing. I just wanted to show y'all this. That even Trump said out his mouth, without her stylist, she is nothing. Y'all know she got a big forehead. But that ain't the point. I'm not here to diss her. I'm just saying, now the world is talking about Rihanna being pregnant. Okay, Rihanna's pregnant. What the hell that got to do with your life? Oh, Rihanna's pregnant by A$AP Rocky. What the hell that got to do with your life? But I seen yesterday, niggas still under a spell of mind control programs called trending topics. Therefore, they're still led astray. They're still fucking lost. Worried about the wrong shit. And the shit they worry about is not going to help them in their life because it's some other things going to transpire this year. It's just heating up. I just showed you how these so-called people in these secret societies or whatever you want to call it, I just showed you how they're all coming together. They're all executing a plan. They're all having their meetings. They're strategizing because it's about to go down, in my opinion, this year. So let me show y'all. This is something else I got to get to later. But look, like I said, Trump, now he said this before the Super Bowl. He said without her stylist, she'd be nothing. He said she badmouthed him, said fuck Donald Trump. And Trump came back at her head after the performance. Ex-President Donald Trump slams Rihanna for single worst halftime show in Super Bowl history. I told you this dude funny, man. He's funny, man. They all funny. So look, former President Donald Trump criticized Rihanna this weekend by calling her performance during the Super Bowl halftime show an epic fail. The 76-year-old ex-president harsh remarks came Sunday night, shortly after the 34-year-old Umbrella singer finished her 13-minute performance. 13-minute performance on a floating stage above the NFL field at the State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Hold up. Check it out. The shit funny to me, man. According to Trump, Rihanna's performance was not only an epic fail, but also the single worst halftime show in Super Bowl history. I told y'all this dude's stupid, man. He said it was an epic fail. Rihanna gave, without question, the single worst halftime show in Super Bowl history. Trump wrote on his personal social media platform, Truth Social. I told you this dude funny, man. Like, people be getting mad. The dude is funny, man. I'm sorry. What's up, Rondell? Trump is hilarious, man. He said that she had an epic fail. It was the worst performance in Super Bowl history. I don't agree with him on that. I see plenty of Super Bowl that was trash. But it's just funny how he took his time out to diss her ass because she dissed him before. Now, people going to get mad, but don't forget, she said fuck Trump before. So Trump, he got petty on her. He trolling her ass. That's why I said this shit funny, man. The shit funny. He said that shit was an epic fail. It was the worst halftime in Super Bowl history, goddamn it. Damn, man. He said without her stylist, she'd be nothing. That's what he said. So it is what it is. It is what it is, y'all. Hey, if you want to get mad, that's on you. Who fucking cares? I don't care about none of this shit. It's just entertainment. But this was some real shit. Jason Derulo, robotic dogs as backup dancers at the Super Bowl. You see how they sliding that technology in? Ha ha. Who been on this shit since day one? We've been on this, right? You see unleashing the robot dogs. I told you, all these events are for gathering. They're for spreading information, politics, and business. This is where they get to come together. They don't see each other often. This is when, you know, that one world order. Yeah, they all come together for that one world order, and they chop it up, and things have to get done. And now you see this particular event had the robotic dogs that we've been talking about. But they had to make the robotic dogs look friendly. But little do a lot of people know these are saying robot dogs are going to be on your ass. For those who want to know more about the robotic dogs, you check the special I did. I forgot the episode called AI, Artificial Intelligence, and the New World Order. I've been covering this stuff play by play, but niggas been sleeping, playing around. You're going to see all this shit going to unleash this year, which I already told you. Look, Super Bowl, the dogs are now officially unleashed, meaning they are now known to the world. But they was already known, but even the sleep people know about them now. And they wanted to show you how they can program to do whatever they want to do. Now, for those who are green and been asleep, they got cameras on them, voice record. They got the ones that got guns. They can run 35 miles per hour. They do body scanning, facial rec, all of that. These are the new crime-fighting dogs. But they also are going to be pets, a lot of other things. But welcome to the new world, y'all, because that's what's going on. And they say this dude performed at the Super Bowl and had the robot dogs. It's crazy, right? The reason for the stares, JD was up there dancing alongside literal robots, and not just any regular ones. They appeared to be similar in style to what Boston Dynamic makes. Ha ha. Now remember, what else we've been seeing go viral these past weeks strategically? The robot dogs, the robots. What were the robots doing? Dancing to what? Laffy Taffy. Why? Because if you make the robot dance, niggas will think the robots are cool. And all they're doing is prepping you, predictive programming your brain to embrace what's coming. Artificial intelligence. Boston Dynamics is just one corporation that is dealing with these projects. It has many others that people have no clue about. And they have been working on these things for years. Did I not tell you a lot of shit they had in store for years? They just wait to unleash it. Well, as you see, look, Boston Dynamics, they're the ones who are making this stuff. Of course, we're talking about Spot. Spot is the name. The normally yellow robotic dog that BD created years ago. So Boston Dynamic created the robotic dog years ago. But what happened? It was not time to unleash. And it's a thing called manufacturing and production. They might produce for 3, 4, 5 years till they got billion of them. Then they go for sale. But I just wanted to show y'all that shit getting real out here. Robot dogs at the Super Bowl. So a lot of y'all know. I told y'all I'm gonna talk about that future. So most of the people that's in tune, y'all already know what this is about. The rest of y'all that's late, you need to find out because it's going down. First, they unleashed at the Super Bowl. Next, they will be unleashed in a city near you. Boston Dynamics is the company. So when you were seeing them TikTok videos, remember you see the white people standing looking out the office? That's Boston Dynamics. And these are companies that a lot of rich people got their new money invested in this. All of the rich people, all of the people that got money, wealth, awareness, they are all invested in artificial intelligence. All other forms of business are dead, dropping, it's over with. Everything is now will be digital. But I already said that. But, on top of this, let's get into some more real shit that was said to happen over the weekend. Pentagon briefing after fourth unidentified object shot down. Well, they did say something about when the higher ups come from up above, they're going to be coming on flying chariots. Flying chariots is mentioned in the book, I think. But some people feel like the flying chariots are UFOs, allegedly. But a UFO is nothing but an unidentified flying object. See, a lot of people got deceived and confused with the word UFO. You automatically associate UFO with aliens. See? UFO means unidentified flying object. So anything flying in the sky that is unknown to man, America, the government, will be considered unidentified flying object. If a so-called, let's just say, you know how they told a story about how so-called Lucifer fell and all this and got kicked out of heaven. Okay. Let's say when they came down on chariots. Let's say when they got kicked out of heaven, they came down looking like unidentified flying objects. Let's also say maybe when the good guys come down, maybe they come down looking like unidentified flying objects. Who knows? And also, I know something else, in my opinion. A lot of those chemtrails you see and things they spraying, some of the things they spraying are dealing with anti-gravity forces. A lot of times it's chemtrails and stuff sprayed in the sky so you can't see what's going on. I broke this stuff down. See, a lot of times you come out think it's a rainy day and you see the sky all gray, but you don't see not one cloud. You just see a gray sky. Little do you know, when you'll see a break, you'll see a blue sky behind that. It could be sunny as day, but they have mastered the art of making the chemtrails form clouds to block the sun. You wake up thinking it's a rainy day, but you don't see no rain, no smell no rain, but it's just gray and gloomy. But it's no rain because they know how to block the sun out. They also understand about spraying anti-gravity stuff. What is anti-gravity? For those who are slow, anti-gravity is when things that's up above cannot come to the earth. And that's part of why they've been spraying so hard in these past years, in my opinion. Because if it was written, it's all alleged. I'm reaching. It was alleged and said that in the last day, somebody was going to return and they was going to be coming back kicking ass. Maybe they scared somebody going to return. So they are constantly spraying anti-gravity stuff in the air because they don't want certain things to come into this planet. It's getting deep out here. But unidentified flying object. Then you got to, I'm going to break this down to y'all too. It is real things that's going on in the heavens above. But you got to remember, the man that runs this is the copycat. So yes, I know a lot of y'all heard about the stage, the events that's going to come. Oh, they're going to stage an alien landing. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. Yeah, they probably are. But don't get too caught up in what they're going to do. I told you to pay attention what you should be paying attention to, what your people are going to do. Because if they feel like something is coming, they're going to do something anti. So if they feel like, let's just say they feel like the Most High going to send somebody in a UFO, then they're going to start making fake UFOs to what? Deceive you so you won't know who's who. But we don't know what's going on. The key thing is a UFO is an unidentified flying object. It does not mean alien. And that's how you got tricked, because you always identified UFOs with aliens. See that? Boom. But for people that really know what's going on, know the real meaning of UFOs and aliens. Anyway, let's continue on. UFO with potential surveillance capabilities shot down over Lake Huron after flying over Montana military base. Pentagon confirms. So what, y'all? If the UFO got shot down, we want to take a look at it. Let us see it. Told y'all shit getting real, and when shit get real, the more the distractions come. Let's move on. Somebody sent this to me. I wonder if this preacher been listening to my channel, because they said that the popular preacher blasts Christians for going to Beyonce's concert tour. And it looks to me, she has the same picture that I've been showing y'all of Beyonce dressed up like the Queen of Babylon, the mother whore, the harlot of all harlots, the one that creates blasphemy in the last day, riding on a pale horse, which means death, the one that showed you everything that was foul, and you worship the false god. To the black community, Beyonce is a god, a goddess, a false god that they've been worshiping her and her husband. But this Christian preacher said, you goddamn Christians should be ashamed for buying them tickets. I wonder if she'd heard my channel. Because I think I was one of the only ones saying that. But hey, truth is truth. And we're in the last day. So why I keep saying that? Because all secrets will be revealed in the last day. That's why I told you everything you've been seeing on the internet is because you're supposed to know. You looking at it like you learning information. I'm looking at it like you get new information because they revealing the new information. Why? Because in the last day, all things will be revealed. That's why we're in Revelation. And they know even when the truth get revealed, you still not going to be able to decode what's going on because you don't know the beginning of the book and you don't know the real history. So things are being revealed right in your face, but you can't stop it. You can't do nothing. You don't know how to react. You sleep and you don't know what's going on. So therefore, they're revealing everything. And they also knew that in the days of Revelation, the people would be so fucking dumb, they could reveal whatever they want, and the people still would not get it. Therefore, it is no more secrets. I keep saying it, saying it, saying it, saying it. It's no more secrets. As they say, the cat is out the bag. Now it is people that is alert and people that are asleep. People that are in the light, people that are in the dark. It's it. But the preacher has been speaking out. And she blasts Christians for going to a Beyonce concert. But guess what? Some of her biggest supporters are Christians. Sleep people. See that? Told y'all all the truth is out there. Now let's get into Mr. Jeffrey Epstein. Because I told y'all, I freaking told y'all, you got to understand how this shit works. I told you, little by little, they've been throwing shots at Jay-Z and Beyonce. Mainly Jay-Z. They've been piercing his armor little by little by little. You see how when he started getting clowned and exposed, he tried to put that fake news out. Jay-Z just got 750 million from Duce. Nigga, you still trying to go training for money shit, deals you signing with the white man? That ain't my point. My point is you'll see little by little, they starting to lose their power, which I already told you. They're getting shots thrown at them. Why am I saying that? Because, ta-da, they say Jay-Z name was on that Epstein list. They say Jay-Z was at them Epstein parties. For those who don't know, Jeffrey Epstein he is the godfather of pedophiles. And his wife, or his girl, Ghislaine, she locked up too. But it is said that the information is about to come out. The book is going to be revealed. They say Oprah Winfrey, Chris Tucker, a whole lot of others on it. For my people that know about Pizzagate, my people that know about the Blue Party, my people that been on point with this the whole time, well, y'all, they say the book coming out, the list. And we all know, we heard Jay-Z was on that list. Could the fall of Jay-Z be coming soon? I told you first they start with slander campaigns. They do that to see how the public gonna react. You see, before it was a time when Jay-Z and Beyonce were protected. Jay-Z was protected. People were scared to talk about him. They were scared to put out anything. They knew better, meaning he controlled a lot of shit, but you'll see losing his power. And maybe, who's to say Puffy might not want to be the last man standing? Who's to say Puffy don't want his ass out the way too? You got to understand, man, everybody got to get their day. I told y'all that. If Bill Cosby got his day, that was a sign. You got to know the signs. Bill Cosby was the biggest, was always known as the richest man in Hollywood, black man in Hollywood. Wasn't he, y'all, when we was growing up? It was him and Oprah, right? Oprah was at the party too. We seen Bill Cosby get dealt with, didn't we? We seen Epstein, allegedly the richest of all of them, get locked up, didn't we? So you still think Jay-Z can't get in no trouble? Maybe he won't, maybe he will. But it's all about the slander campaign. What else? It was said that this man was having parties, young girls running around. We know about Prince Andrew. We said a lot of people was at these parties. Who else? Harvey Weinstein, right? The director of Hollywood that gave all those black people movies. One main movie that everybody knows, but you didn't know Harvey Weinstein, yeah, the one that's locked up for the Me Too movement, the one they say was raping and doing all type of dirty stuff in Hollywood. He was cool with Jay-Z. He was best friends with Oprah, paid in full the movie with Money Making Mitch and Rico and all that. That was by Jeffrey Epstein. Not Jeffrey Epstein, Harvey Weinstein. I'm speaking of Harvey Weinstein because Harvey Weinstein in jail right now for the Me Too movement. His ass in jail. So I'm just saying, if Harvey Weinstein can go to jail, Jay-Z can go to jail too, and he can get in some trouble. But we're going to see how this play out because it said that his name was on the flight, not only the flight log, but they said their name is on a list that was at parties where certain teenage girls was at the party. That's what they're saying. Now let's look. Jeffrey Epstein docs with names of associates to be made public. The documents are expected to contain the names of Prince Andrew and others. Let's ask another question. If Prince Andrew can get put on blast, we don't think Jay-Z can get on blast? Jay-Z better hope they ain't coming for him. I'm going to give you another clue. Did not Russell Simmons run his ass out the country and get low after his name started coming up in Me Too? Who's to say? Maybe it could be a big conspiracy to get Jay-Z ass out of here, including Beyonce could be on it and on it too. Who knows? Because I'm going to be honest. If Jay-Z was to leave, it'd be a whole new gateway open up in the music game. That man has been responsible for suppressing the rap game for so long and controlling that shit. People like him leave, it'll open up some shit. Maybe. But anyway, I'm just showing y'all. Anybody could be faded out here with this shit. The last batch of documents with the names of those associated with deceased financer Jeffrey Epstein will be unsealed in the near future, according to media reports. Now, mind you, this Fox News, this ain't no janky-ass network. The Daily Mail reported that the material is expected to be made public in the coming months. See, they're going to drag it out, and they're going to hold it over niggas' head. Why? Because they're going to be shaking in their boots, hoping their name don't come out. Oprah, all of them, they're going to be scared to death. And that's how they hold. You know how when somebody got dirt on you, and they hold it over your head, and they threaten to expose you? That's the shit right there that fuck with your head. So they're going to hold this over their head for a little while to fuck with their brain and scare them half to death, because it's going to come out, as you see right here. It will be made public in the coming months. Nearly 4 years after Epstein took his own life while incarcerated in a New York federal correctional facility, allegedly, the documents are expected to contain the names of associates, victims, and employees connected to Epstein. It's going down, y'all. They refer to alleged perpetrators or those accused of serious wrongdoing, as well as law enforcement officers and prosecutors. This shit about to get nasty. So they're gonna release everybody affiliated with Epstein, all perpetrators, all those accused, even if it's not true, even those accused, even those the ones who did serious wrongdoings are gonna get dealt with, and law enforcement and prosecutors. Why? Because Epstein had everybody on the payroll. He was rich. He had everybody on the payroll. And for my people that know this, y'all know everything was going down at Epstein Island. That man had his own island in the middle of nowhere. For those who know about the island of Dr. Moreau, there you go right there. These islands, let me break something down to y'all too. See, the reason why they was doing a lot of dirt on these islands, because guess what? Once your ass on that island, your ass ain't going home if you ain't supposed to be there. We don't know if they was having parties, sacrificing people, throwing their ass in the water to the sharks. Do we know that? Nope. What else? When you put it like this, when you do things on this island right here, it's no jurisdiction over it. The man had his own island. That means he can kill whoever he want on that island, and he ain't gonna get in no trouble, nothing. No laws. And it is a lot of islands sprinkled around the globe, or around America, or over the world, period, in the seas. There's a lot of islands that are owned by rich people. There are a lot of islands that people been buying, and they can do whatever they want on these islands, and it is no law on the island. That's what happened at Epstein Island. But in my opinion, all this shit was manufactured. All of these things were planned out. All of these things, because you got to remember, all the Hollywood figures had to do rituals. What I told you, they had to either go to the Playboy Mansion or they had to go to Epstein. A lot of them had to do both. But see, when they was getting dirt on these celebrities, they made them go to these events. But the thing is, some of them knew what was going on, some of them didn't. That's like if I say, look, I'm about to throw this party, and I invite you to my party. And little do you know, there's some underage woman at the party. You don't got nothing to do with it. But in the back room, it's some dudes running the train on the underage woman. Weeks later, the underage woman say she got dealt with at the party. She got done dirty. Now, you ain't do shit, but you was there. Now, your name come up in that situation that happened. That's how people get set up in them parties. They've been doing that shit for years. When Tupac got set up, was he not at a party? Everybody you hear, Trey Songz, Chris Brown, everybody you heard got set up, was they not at a party? Thank you. Told you. A lot of them parties be set up on purpose to set niggas up. That's how it worked. So remember, they got to get dirt on you. But this is the island. Can you imagine all the stuff they was doing on this island with them young girls? Well, all you got to know is Oprah was there, Jay-Z was there, Chris Tucker was there. A lot of them was there. Mostly the blue party. Mostly all Democrats. Yeah, they said Trump was cool with them too. Trump was cool with them. But Trump said he ain't do nothing. Trump was actually the one that got his ass locked up. It's getting dirty. I just wanted to show y'all what's going down because shit hitting the fan. Epstein was associated and friends with many public figures, including Bill Gates and former presidents Donald Trump and Bill Clinton. It was not clear if those names will be mentioned in the material. Prince Andrew, who was accused of having sex with Epstein victim Virginia Roberts, now Virginia Goff, she got married. She was underage at the time, and attorney Alan Dershowitz are understood. See, as you see, they say that Trump was there, Bill Clinton was there. Now also Bill Gates was there. He came out recently, you know, he said he didn't know what was going on. He had no idea. And Trump said he ain't do nothing to nobody. And I told you, he got, when you go study Epstein, you'll see he got locked up on Trump watch. Trump locked his ass up. Anyway, your boy Auntie is on the list. Yeah. Auntie was at this event too, y'all. He was hanging out at that island, y'all. Because you know, this nigga was trying to rub. See, I told y'all. See, to you, Jay-Z is a god. He's the man. He's rich. When he goes to them, he bows down to them. Because he's trying to figure out how can I get my money like you? And he has to go down, get on his knees, and they play with him. Get it? That's why you've been seeing Jay-Z hanging around Warren Buffett, Bill Gates. He's been in that circle. But he want to be like them. And I'm pretty sure they're very fond of him too. And he probably got fondled too. But being his ass always wanted to be around them because he thought he was going to show you how to move in a room full of vultures. But then he became a vulture. And a vulture is a predator. Now he's a fucking predator. And he was hanging with predators. And his name, he better pray to God his name don't come out. He better pray his name don't come out in this shit. But who's to say they might not make him a scapegoat and put this shit on him? Either way, Jay-Z name been coming up in a lot of bad press. And there was a time where these people protected him. So, watch the clock, watch the countdown. Because eventually they coming for that boy. That's my opinion. Might not be no time soon, but you'll see. My opinion. Also, something very interesting. Eminem stunt double, Ryan Shepherd, dead, struck by car. Now, this is something I spoke about before. A lot of people didn't know what was going on. We're going to talk about it. Remember that video that came out 20 years ago? Eminem was in it when he first came out, called I'm Slim Shady. Yes, I'm the real Shady. Y'all, all your real. Please stand up. Remember that? Y'all didn't know that whole thing was about cloning. All that shit was about cloning. You remember that MTV? It's on YouTube right now. You'll see it. It was all about cloning. Remember all the Eminem lookalikes? But it ain't just about that. I remember Eminem said something in an article. He said, I wish one day I had a clone so I can perform at more than one place at the same time. But remember, I told you, whenever they want to unleash something, they got to make it look normal. That whole I'm the real Shady, Slim Shady, that was all about cloning. And some people feel like Eminem been cloned, but that's a whole nother topic. But Eminem's stunt double is dead. See, a lot of y'all didn't know the boy had a stunt double the whole time. What does that actually mean? He had a clone. But now his clone is dead. Remember when I posted on his channel, NBA YoungBoy had a clone. His clone ended up dead. His clone was named Peanut. His clone was named NCAA YoungBoy. NCAA, that's college. NBA YoungBoy, NCAA YoungBoy. His like I said, NBA YoungBoy, his stunt double got killed. See, when we was growing up, we was told in the movies about stunt doubles. Michael Jackson had mad stunt doubles. But see, nowadays we call them clones. But then again, some of them could have been clones. I just wanted to show y'all Eminem stunt double dead. But I only brought this up to prove a point that they've been dealing with cloning. And when you see that whole concept of I'm the real Shady, yeah, all that was about cloning, which was a code they cracked over 20 years ago. Just showing. Let's move on to what I just said. Trey Songz and Atlantic Records named in $25 million lawsuit. They coming back at Trey Songz again. He keep getting the drop charges. They keep coming back. But you got to pay attention to this particular lawsuit. This particular lawsuit is not just against Trey Songz. It's against the record label Atlantic Records. That's where it's going to be a problem at. Atlantic Records, for those who don't know, that is the home of Cardi B, Kodak Black, and a whole lot of others. Atlantic Records been around forever. Y'all know that. My point is this. Now they suing not only him, but the record label. So guess what? The record label has to play a side now. And they might give Trey Songz up. Trey Songz is about to go down. They're coming for his head, y'all. Hey, you see it. The Reaper is coming to collect on all of their monkey asses. All of them have to pay the piper. You also will see Trey Songz is not in their good graces no more. Him, Chris Brown, you ain't see him at no parties. You know Chris Brown was sick at their Super Bowl seeing Rihanna. And we know Chris Brown has not been the same since he put his hands on Rihanna. Have he? No, he hasn't. But Trey Songz, they not finished with him. Now, a lot of y'all, do y'all believe the industry is over? You seeing the residue of the shit. You seeing the back end. You seeing the end of this shit. Told you, man, this shit over with. All your heartthrobs, all your so-called pretty boys, they all falling. All them so-called whatever you want to, whatever. Niggas that was real, whatever you want to call shit out the window now. Y'all, it's over with. But I just wanted to show y'all what's going on. Then I got to show y'all something else, which the people that tuned into my Instagram, seeing I posted yesterday. If you didn't, tap into my Instagram because I'm about to turn up on For No Fame at Instagram. I'm about to turn up because people bored. I'm about to start posting funny stuff. Anyway, something magical happened. Halle Berry bust her ass. Maybe that was her karma for making that dirty ass movie, Monsters Ball. Yeah, y'all know she did Monsters Ball, portraying a hoe, getting back shots from the white man, talking about make me feel good. Yeah, when she sold out and got that award, well, guess what? Man, sometimes them bad spirits be on you because Halle Berry used to be a bad chick, but now she doing bad too. You feel me? Bingo, bust her ass. Bust her ass at this event. She bust her ass. She bust her ass. And when she bust her ass, them white people were just looking at her ass on the floor. When she was on the floor, they were just looking at it. You want to see the whole video? All you got to do is look at my Instagram page and you'll see it. They wouldn't let me load it up on YouTube. I was going to load it up. She bust her ass and fell dead on her face. Bingo, pocket towel. And when she fell, they were, the thing that was crazy, because when she fell, they were just looking at her. They didn't even try to help her up. And some of them was smirking and laughing. Her foot looked like the Wicked Witch when it was under that house. Y'all remember the Wizard of Oz when that house fell on the witch and her toes curled up? That looked like the witch feet. Yeah, she bust her ass, fell dead on her face, y'all, in front of all them so-called white people. See that? But sometimes that's how the spirit works, man. The spirit gets you back in different ways when you do shit, man. I'm telling you, that spirit will come back on you at the least time you least expect. All this shit is spiritual, y'all. What's spiritual? Man, powers that you cannot see that exist. See that? Halle Berry bust her ass. But you got to see the video to get the full effect. That shit is fucking hilarious. Let's move on. Shady business going on. I know a lot of y'all that went with the Eagles, you sick right now. Especially if you voted on the Eagles, you participated in a nigga festival. I knew them niggas wasn't going to win. Y'all don't know the game. I told you, man. All this shit jacked up and rigged. When you know the game, you know how to play the game, man. I knew the Chiefs was going to win. I've been telling people that the whole day yesterday. Anyway, they was playing dirty because somebody was trying to get the Chiefs sick. Several Chiefs players are battling some sort of mild illness spreading around the locker room. Chris Jones said he is under the weather with congestion, sore throat, and other cold flu symptoms. Patrick Mahomes was also said to be seemingly a bit sick. See that? Somebody tried to get them sick. It was also said back in the day, somebody tried to get Michael Jordan sick before the games. Like I say, y'all, do you know how easy it is for them to just take birth? They could take anything. What? C19, just name one. They could take any so-called disease, take a swab, and just go all over the place swabbing shit, wiping shit down. You keep forgetting about how they gave them blankets to the natives, right? Remember they gave the blankets? They had smallpox. That's how easy it is for them to go into a lab, get anything out the lab, and go around spreading the shit. It's easy. A lot of people in America also been dealing with these symptoms. What's that, y'all? Congestion, sore throat, cold, flu-like symptoms. Why? Because C19 is still going around. RSV still going around. Let's throw all the names away. Fuck the names. Let's just say it's a lot of shit going around of diseases, sicknesses. A lot of people been getting sick. And then some of y'all been getting sick and y'all been hiding trying to make it like you ain't get sick. A lot of y'all been getting sick. I know what's going on because this shit been spreading from east to west coast and back and forth. It's all over. People that got the vax getting sick, people that did not get it getting sick. Told y'all I never was about just no fucking shot. People, there's some other shit going on. Let's move on. This for you ladies. And just for a lot of dudes that got tricked. Y'all got tricked. Y'all just now finding out this man was African. But before, you ain't know that. But my point is, it ain't about him being African. The point is, he made it a point to say that he's not black. Idris Elba responds to debate over the stars, saying he no longer calls himself a black actor. I told you everybody want to be black when it's convenient, but when shit get real, they don't want to be black no more. That man back talking his British voice. Told y'all, man. Y'all know the dude from Snowfall. He ain't from here. The dude from Power, BMF, he is not from here. A lot of them are not from here, but they have mastered your craft, studied you, mastered your lingo, mastered your style, and they know how to act just like you. But all of this applies to the replacement game. But the thing is, you've been being replaced. They just replaced you in Hollywood. They just was replacing you to see how you was going to act. Now they replaced you on a high level Hollywood rap game. Now they're going to replace you on a low level, regular people. See that? Now, Idris Elba do shots at black people. Who else do shots at black people? Akon. Didn't all these people get supported by black people in the hood? Didn't they? Told y'all, everybody's turning their back on you. Told you nobody gonna do nothing for us. That boy Michael Jackson said that they don't care about us. He been said that a long time ago, didn't he? Well, anyway, that ain't nothing new. I'm just showing you how they don't want to be black no more. Because they say, look, shit crashing anyway. I don't need black supporters. Shit, they ain't got no money right now anyway. They got to worry about paying their bills and shit. Hollywood is over with. Walmart's closing stores in Cook. That's in Chicago. We'll continue. But that ain't just Chicago. I know a few Walmarts that's closed. I know a Walmart that's closed right now. They closing Walmarts. Why are they closing Walmart? In my opinion, they understand the inflation. Walmart understands that people will not have a lot of money. And they're not going to they don't need all these stores no more. Walmart knows a starvation about to come, in my opinion. And Walmart also know that they're going to be turned into FEMA camps. For those who know about what Walmart are used for, I broke it down a million times, allegedly, or what I think they are. But now you're going to see all the Walmarts they built. Some of them will be closed. Some of them going to be storehouses. My people that been on their studies know what I'm talking about. But this happening all over. Walmart's getting closed. See, when the country was running around with a lot of money, Walmart was springing up left and right. But a lot of y'all don't know Walmart has been out since the 90s. The 90s. Walmart has never been that new. They just became a super center when they started selling food. And when they started selling food, people with food stamps around the world started going to Walmart. And that's how they was controlling your food supply. And then you'll see to this day, you go in Walmart in the food section, start looking on the back of them packs, you're going to start seeing farm-raised fish. You're going to start seeing cloned up shit, allegedly, because they understood that the black community loves Walmart, so they started playing with the food. Around the same time, you started going to the supermarkets, buying up the steak, shrimp, and lobster, and the fish with your stamps. Walmart said, we got a plan for that. We're going to sell them farm-raised shit. And that's how we're going to take the stamps and take their money and get them sick. Anyway, Walmarts are closing up around the world. They're only going to keep certain ones. But this represents downsizing. Remember when I told you the elite know when shit about to hit the fan to start cashing out on their assets, start stacking their bread? Well, they're downsizing. I told you, rich people don't see a struggle coming and start trying to struggle with all their bills. No, they're going to downgrade. That is business. Smart business is the downgrade. What that mean? Okay, you was balling. You have 4 bedrooms, 3 cars. Now you got to downsize if you're smart. You just need 1 fucking car and a 2-bedroom. Downsizing. Why? You give yourself leeway to have financial structure in case something happens or to be situated correctly. All that days of trying to ball till you fall and I got this, that shit could be your downfall now. So when you see Walmart downsizing, closing businesses, that don't mean Walmart doing bad, stupid. It means that they cashing out. We don't need these Walmarts. The people broke and they're going to be broker. And we ain't trying to pay no employees. And the rest of the Walmarts will be self-checkout, which some of us already know about. Self-checkout, AI intelligence. No more workers at Walmarts. Remember everybody was working at Walmart? Remember they used to have 20 registers open? Not no more. Anybody been to Walmart lately? Self-checkouts. Which means what? No more jobs. Which means that what? Shit is coming to an end. Told y'all it's about to get nasty. It's all about business. Follow the dollar. The only reason why they closing, because they already know people are not going to be shopping like they once was. People are going to be broke. That's what this is about. Let's continue on. This is what all that was about right here with the Super Bowl, y'all. It was a lineup. Rihanna reportedly files trademark for Fenty Kids clothing line. She's about to drop a kids clothing line. Now you see why it's very important for her to trend on being pregnant. Soon as this woman went viral, it was all about the stomach. And in the nigga kingdom, they was all talking about it. They was talking about her pregnancy. They was talking about A$AP Rocky. They was all up in Rihanna business like that shit gonna change their life. But Rihanna not stupid. She know the same people that's online talking about her pregnant are the same people gonna run and buy that clothing line for them kids in the hood. So I have to say that was one of the biggest marketing schemes of all time. Because her pregnancy was the promotion for the kids' clothing line that's coming. See that? Told you, man. They know how to capitalize off a dollar, and they know how to get paid off the masses. See, all this shit business move. See, usually when somebody do the Super Bowl, they'll drop music after that. She did the Super Bowl. She's about to drop the kids' clothing line and promote her brand even more. I don't even think she really want to make music no more, for real, for real. But I just wanted to show y'all she got a clothing line for kids coming. That's why it was a point to show the pregnant stomach. Get it? Got it. Rest in peace to True Goy of De La Soul. He is now dead. Y'all know I've been telling y'all hip-hop is dead. And many, not just the culture, a lot of the original artists are dying before their time. The genre of rap has been destroyed. It's taken. It's overseas. It's everywhere. No more big acts. We know for a fact the music of hip-hop is dead, meaning the music we once all knew and loved as hip-hop is dead. We know that. And we know everything is about overseas, but it's mighty. Only reason why I'm speaking on this is because I was raised on De La Soul when I was little. And they did make real hip-hop. And I told you on this channel, all the classic hip-hop will be our history. That is now our soul music. That is the most sacred music, and it's never coming back. And I said, you got to start making your playlist and putting your music together now, because everything new is going to be some bullshit. But it's just mighty funny to me about this, because De La Soul had just got, they was fighting Tommy Boy Records for the rights to their music back for the longest. They just got the rights back to their music. And as soon as they got their rights back to stream, because mind you, they couldn't stream their own music for years. Remember I told you a lot of the old rappers was broke because they didn't have their music. So when the internet came, a lot of them was fucked up. They didn't start getting paid again and doing tours again heavy till streaming came in. Well, some of the artists don't got rights to their music. So they had to fight to get back possession. De La Soul fought Tommy Boy Records nail and tooth to get their rights. As soon as they got their rights back, he ends up dead. See that? Just showing y'all the pattern when I tell you that hip-hop is dead. Hip-hop, I told you, when they build museums, the hip-hop museum is for dead culture, dead people, dead generation. Anything in a museum deals with the past of a people that is no longer around. 9 times out of 10. But rest in peace to Dave, aka Trugoy, from De La Soul. Something else real was said that I caught it. I got more proof. Rod Digger. Salute to Rod Digger. Those who know about Rod Digger, one of the hardest female rappers. Look what Rod Digger said, y'all. And I've been saying this. We've been saying this. I thought podcasting was a great way to keep hip-hop history alive and documented by us and for us. Sadly, it has become something else. See that? 1.2 million views. I thought podcasting was a great way to keep hip-hop history alive, which means she know it's fucking dead and it's dying, and documented by us for us, meaning she thought that us rappers were going to preserve hip-hop and the black podcasters in the hip-hop arena was going to preserve hip-hop, but she's saying niggas basically destroyed the shit through many different ways. We're going to get into beefing, shenanigans, dumb shit. Check the Joe Budden podcast, for example, and a lot of others, Drink Champs. She basically said that she thought it was going to keep hip-hop popping, but now Rod Digger understands that there's some bullshit going on. Mind you, don't forget, she was on the same channel with Lord Jamal for Brand Nubians, and I think she stopped fucking with his ass. Anyway, Rod Digger told you that what? She thought podcasting was to keep hip-hop history alive, but she basically saying that she know that shit is dead. Sadly, it has become something else. See? Rap game over, buddy. People that got eyes can see it. And it's not about rap being dead. It's about the people that's attached to the rap music being dead. You know, I say it again. When you dead somebody, that means I ain't fucking with you no more. So they basically telling you we not fucking with hip-hop, which means we not fucking with y'all no more. Don't mean nobody ain't gonna still make records and tracks. Hip-hop used to be sacred. It's not sacred no more. It's done. But Rod Digger just told you that. Because we also seen what? Every struggling rapper run to be a podcaster, and they didn't do shit for the culture. They didn't have no real good interviews. They didn't really get into the depths. They didn't really educate the youth coming up. They didn't really do nothing but act like buffoons to get checks. All these rappers did was realize their career was over and try to start a podcaster career, which influenced many masses, and the masses started following everybody else. That's why most podcasters are fucking trash. Most people you watch are trash. Why? They're followers. They're not original. They don't have nothing new. They can't tell you shit, but some shit that happened 20, 30 years ago that's fucking irrelevant. They tap corners. They tap dance. Certain people they ain't going to speak about. That's why it's all fucking trash. And salute to the people that sit and watch that shit, because I don't. I used to. But I seen all this shit happening play by play. And I can't watch half this shit. I be trying, y'all. I'm not trying to be funny. I can't watch fake shit. I can't watch bullshit. And I don't care about no fake ass trend if it ain't about shit. That's all that's going on. Am I lying? Am I flying? Bullshit. But just let you know, it's a culture considered to be bullshit right now. That's why you keep seeing all this crazy shit. Something else I want to show y'all, like I already told you. A lot of y'all know this Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He plays for the Oklahoma City Thunder, but I wanted to show you his fashion, and I told you about fashion. I broke it down on this channel, fashion, trend. I told you the rainbow community controls fashion and trend. I told you the powers that be control it all, and they play stylist. The stylist is the handler, the promoter, to get you to wear a dress, and I told you the stylists are gay too. They from the rainbow community. I have no beef, but they are the ones who control your fashion. But I want to show you what they're trying to bring out. I kept showing y'all this. Look what they keep trying to bring out. Do you see the baggy pants? I told you they was coming out. Not only that, they making bell bottoms, but look at the fucking shoes. Remember I showed you the picture with little baby? He had on one Air Force One, and he had one green shoe like that. You know what kind of shoes those are? Those are fucking clown shoes. Those are cartoon character shoes. And they trying to see what dumb niggas gonna be wearing it. And you know they designer, because whenever they want a nigga to wear something, you put a name on it, and niggas gonna wear it. Next, they gonna make aluminum foil hat, and niggas gonna wear that too. Because you're fucking followers of other people's culture. Told you. And I rock with Shay. But I just want to show you his attire, how they made him walk in these shoes because they want you to buy it. I ain't never in my life gonna wear no dumb shit like that on my feet. I don't give a fuck the name. I don't give a fuck how much they cost. I don't give a fuck how many people wearing that shit. Y'all motherfuckers follow that dumbass shit. So now y'all that was following with the cut up tight ass jeans. Now go run buy you a pair of fucking flared out pants and get you some of them clown ass shoes. Since you like to follow, go get that shit. I told you, dumb niggas, stop following fashion. All right, if you gonna wear some shit, wear it because you like it and it's popping. Stop trying to wear other shit because everybody else got it. Y'all been doing that shit for too long. And guess what? That's why you are now considered the biggest buffoon on the planet. And they know whatever they sell you, you gonna buy it. That's what I want to show y'all. See, the clown boots, the moonwalk boots, the goddamn platform shoes. Remember back in the day, they clown platforms where they bringing platforms back out and bell bottoms. That's right, Ronald McDonald exclusives. And they pushing it to you. They had little baby promoter. Remember when I told you, when you see niggas on social media, they get paid to promote certain brands. They get paid. See, when they on Instagram, they get paid. You on Instagram, you don't get paid. When they be taking, I broke it down with Kim K, and then when they take a selfie, they might have got a check from the belt they got on. They might have got a check from the bra, the outfit, the sneaker. They get paid for advertising on their channels. They get paid to push these brands. See, you follow and buy the brand. That's the difference. Let's continue on. Just showing y'all, these are the new millennium sneakers of 2023, the new millennium wave. I seen Lil Wayne with a pair. I forgot to load that shit up. Lil Wayne had a pair of them on too, looking like a fucking clown. Damn, I forgot to load it up, but I'll show y'all. I'll post it in my community section. Lil Wayne got the same shit on, and he had them on with some fucking shorts. A fucking clown, like I said. So shout out to the people that's in the building. I'm going to take it back to the top of the top, then we're going to get out of here. Because I ain't going to be too long today, y'all. Episode 371, we did it again. You feel me? But I ain't done yet. Let's go back to the top of the top. Because I told you, Trump dissed Rihanna. And he dissed Rihanna not for the show. He dissed her before the show. Then he dissed her after the show. Because Rihanna said, fuck Trump before. He ain't forget. I told you Trump been going at everybody head. He going on tour. He on his webpage. He got his own Twitter. And everybody he got smoked with, he coming for them. Last week, he revealed he's coming at these parents that want to make their child transgender, cutting their stuff off. He said that's child abuse. He coming for them. Y'all know Trump been coming. Y'all know Trump was supposed to drain that swamp. Y'all know Trump was coming for them Pizzagate people. And you know Trump got beef with the Blue Party. So I told y'all the beef starting to cook. And this year it's going to all go down because they know election next year. So Moneybag Joe and the team got to get their work done now because they know he on their ass. Therefore, if they beefing, who's going to pay the price? That's why I said it's going to be some suffering this year because the people ain't on the agenda. But meanwhile, before, at this same weekend, before Rihanna performed, all the bros got together and had them a bro party. Do you see Quavo here smirking to be happy with his boo? Some reason, Mike Rubin always got Quavo around. He always got Meek Mill around. He always got Lil Uzi Vert around. And Lil Baby. I think he popping off all of them. And yes, Michael Rubin is a billionaire. And the little millionaires, they run around the billionaires. See, the millionaires around you, you worship him. When he go around a billionaire, they worship them. And they get on their knees. You get it? And some people say they seen this Odell Beckham. Some people say they seen a video of Odell Beckham and Justin Bieber doing some strange things. Feel me? But they all affiliated because these are your Illuminati parties. See that? Everybody in this picture been trending the past week. Quavo been trending. Kevin Durant been trending. Odell Beckham. I'm just showing you they all been trending because that's how it was planned to be. They're all connected. That's how they control the algorithm. Okay? You get it for this week. You're going to get it for next week. You get it next week. What else? Let's show y'all. Meek Mill. Meek Mill has no hit records. Meek Mill has been spread. They've been spreading rumors on Meek Mills for the longest. Say they think he's a male escort. They say he goes to exotic islands with the rich men. Always with Michael Rubin. He's always with Michael Rubin and Robert Kraft. They're the ones who picked him up from the airport when he got out of jail. Now, ladies, ain't nothing more than a lady waiting for a man to come home from jail, right? So why the fuck when Meek Mill got out of jail, instead of a woman coming to get him, some men came and picked him up. Maybe they wanted to get it first, right? What's that song Ray J put out? I hit it first. Maybe they wanted to hit it first when Meek Mill got out. And ever since Meek Mill came home, he can't stay from around them. And guess what? Michael Rubin always got his arm around Meek Mill, don't he? Always. Told y'all I broke all this shit down already. But look at Meek Mill, y'all. And you can see it allegedly look like he back on perks again. Look like. Anyway, I told y'all auntie was at the Super Bowl party. Now, mind you, Michael Rubin threw this party, and you heard about the parties that what go down. The parties is where they get to be around each other. But these be male parties. I told you that. Ain't no women at these parties like that. When they got women, they tell them to go in the back room and have a drink. See little baby dance with Robert Kraft smiling and cooning? Robert Kraft was dancing, y'all. You see Tiffany Haddish dancing? Yeah, remember Tiffany Haddish was accused of dealing with R. Kelly behavior? That was all a front. She ain't getting in no trouble. That was all a front. Now ask the question, why is Robert Kraft, a rich man, billionaire, owner of the Patriots, always around these young black niggas? And why is Meek Mill always smiling in their face, cooning? Because Meek Mill's career been over. And he knows to sustain his career, as long as I hang around billionaires, I'll be straight. You see Meek Mill smiling? Who's right next to him? Michael Rubin, face to face. That's his fucking boo thing. I told you they fucking booze, y'all. People don't want to believe that shit. That's my opinion, though. See that? Yeah. Meek Mill, I ain't seen you with a girl in a long time. You couldn't even keep Nicki, nigga. You couldn't keep Nicki. You snitched on Safari to get Nicki like a bitch. Then you couldn't keep Nicki. After that, we ain't seen you with no bad chicks. But we always see you with Michael Rubin. Ever since you got out of jail, you've been with Michael Rubin. I have not seen you with no women, nigga. And if they was, they probably just a front. And I showed you Meek Mill's taking booking hotel rooms, showing his bathtub. Man, oh man, oh man. Told y'all, man. You see them cooning, you see Tiffany Haddish cooning. See, because Robert Kraft got the bag. He's a rich white man. So when these niggas be around a rich white man, they be ready to give him some you know what. You get it? They want to be his date for the night. Do you get it? I know you'll get it. See Meek Mill? He's a real nigga, y'all. He's the one that sold all the boys' dreams. And the boys are dead, still dreaming, and he chasing the white man. Also, you see Gayle King was there. I told you this was Illuminati parties, y'all. Gayle King, Shaq, Tiffany Haddish, Michael Rubin. See? Illuminati parties, y'all. Look how Meek Mill looking at Robert Kraft. Look how Meek Mill specifically standing with his boo. See? All them people there. You don't see how Meek Mill always standing with Michael Rubin. They always together like they're inseparable. You still ain't figured it out yet? These are the same dudes that go to private jets and go on islands. They go to islands and on vacation together. This is saying, did I not show you Meek Mill in the pool last week, a couple weeks ago, and Puffy was filming him in the pool? Tiffany Haddish is down with Oprah and them. That's why Gayle King there too. Tiffany Haddish had to do that ritual of the behavior so she can go to the next level. My opinion. See, this was Michael's party. Probably had his way. You see Jay there right there because he want to take a look. He want to take a look at the boys, allegedly. And I told y'all, in my opinion, Lil Baby is becoming zestier and zestier. But this is the slow dude that they sold to you. The slow dude that rap that sound like a damn fool, a grown-ass man that what? Call himself a baby, talk like a fucking baby, and what else? He is the biggest artist in America right now. But he has to check in. And you see Kevin Hart there. So all of your top coons, that's Chris Paul right there. All your top coons and top sellouts was at the party because they all down with the program. The program is, ha, 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 we tricked them niggas. We got them niggas. Look. Michael Rubin with his arm around Lil Uzi Vert. I showed you earlier, Lil Uzi Vert has on a Rock Nation chain. I told you, men gift women with jewelry. Men don't gift other men with gold chains. But Lil Uzi Vert has on a Rockefeller chain, which means what? He is tied into Mr. Jay-Z. Was Jay-Z there to get up with one of his friends? I told you, I'm also showing you the pictures. You see all males, all males. There's going to be females there, but they put the females in the background. It's a male party. I showed you Drake was there. You see DJ Khaled there. All these people. Drake trending right now. Extension murder trial. DJ Khaled was trending for that event. I showed you he's a fake ass Muslim. Robert Kraft. But you see Mike Rubin got his arm around little baby neck. Right there. He always put his arm around the neck of his lover. Allegedly. All right, y'all. I'm just showing you, man. Kevin Durant was there too. And y'all, everybody, my people from New York know that nigga came and fucked the Brooklyn Nets up. I think that was his job, to come to New York, take the money, and fuck up the team. Because you see he been trending, Kyrie, the rest of them. But you also see them all link up at these events. Because it's in sports. All of them are under oath. All of them have an agenda, a job to do. And when they throw these parties, they all get to come together and laugh about how they've been fooling the American public. Shit. All of them are under the Democratic umbrella, in my opinion. Also, Quavo and Offset was at the party. Ain't no fight happened. So if they had beef and smoke, why Quavo ain't get the swinging? You know why? Because Quavo is a punk. He ain't gonna do shit. He gonna rap about it, but he ain't gonna do shit. And in my opinion, Mike Rubin be popping him off too, because he always at the parties. Meanwhile, your nephew dead, nigga. You ain't do shit. You ain't did a goddamn thing. You ain't even say nothing about it. You ain't even say F the killer. Them niggas better hope I don't find him. See? He ain't say shit. But guess what? I ain't the only one saying he a fraud. Like I showed y'all earlier. That what? Even Takeoff brother has something to say about the fraud behavior of Quavo. But he ain't say much. He just said Takeoff's brother, Wire and Lingo, calls out people showing fake love. Because he understands his brother got done dirty. So if Lingo is Takeoff's brother, that means he has to be Quavo's nephew too. But you'll see Quavo got a dead nephew, but he's still smiling in the face of these fake-ass celebrities that might allegedly set the stage for his nephew to be taken out. Because I told you that shit was fake beef. Them niggas ain't had no fight. That was to throw you off. They had a fake-ass fight. The next day after that, their record label got sold. That shit with Jay Prince, all that shit was fake. Why? I already proved all that to y'all. Offset tried to say he didn't know Jay Prince. That's a lie. Because Jay Prince is tied in with Drake. Drake was on Migos' first hit, Versace, which means Drake is connected through mob ties, and mob ties and Drake always been connected with the Migos. So Offset tried to say he ain't know Jay Prince, ain't know me like that, he was fucking lying. That beef they had was fake-ass beef. Why? Because they all key players, in my opinion. Now, let's look. I said it before. Now, look. Jay Prince is the one always talking about checking in. Houston is the king of Houston, mob ties, we connected. Okay, cool. But just so happened at your event, Takeoff got killed. At first, nobody knew who did it. Then some man get locked up, and he got bonded out on bail for $1 million, which means he's somewhere chilling. And then we see Offset ain't say shit for a couple days. Then he tried to put up a fake avatar. And another video I showed on my Instagram page, I showed you right over the weekend, Offset getting paid with Cardi B, performing Bad and Bougie. I told you ever since Takeoff died, Offset been performing all over, getting paid, and he ain't got shit to do with his man. Meaning he'll give a F Takeoff dead. I told you Offset did not gain world recognition to that verse on Bad and Bougie. That's the song he still promotes to this day. And him and Cardi are going around America getting paid. If you want to see the video, it's on my Instagram channel. I told y'all these dudes full of shit, all of them. And Takeoff had to go. For whatever reason, he was the sacrifice. See why they all fake? You see why they all run around in the same circles? They got all each other on speed dial. They all playing the game. And they all have mastered the game of what? Fooling the American public. So I'm just not going to keep saying that. My thing is to tell y'all this. Shit hitting the fan this year. I told you, everybody has chosen their side. Nobody is going to speak up for the black and brown community at all. And the poor white trash. Nobody's going to speak up. They all know what's happening. They all know it's about to go down. They all know about this inflation. They all know that a lot of people are going to be replaced. You have not heard not one of them speak about no immigrants. They have not said nothing because they all know what's going down. And they all know that a lot of people are going to be broke. That's why they try to get all their money. And they know the game is over with. So if the game is over and people are broke, that means they're not going to be able to make the money they used to make. So a lot of them are cashing out, taking buyouts, and trying to get new deals as we speak. Because all this shit coming to an end, y'all. I said it earlier. I'm done with it. But like I said, don't forget, These rich so-called white men pulling their strings. Having these all-male parties. You feel me? Anyway, Tiffany Haddish, you see she looking washed. She's looking disgusting. Her career is fucking over with. I'm going to say it again. A lot of y'all don't know who played the color game. Y'all don't even know Tiffany Haddish was raised by a white family. And she was in Scientology. Why am I saying that? Because all that acting ratchet was a front. All that acting ratchet was to get you in tune with her shit. Because they know when you want to get the black dollar, all you got to do is act ignorant, act fucking stupid. Act as dumb as you can. They will support you. That's what she did. Girls Trip and all that other shit. And Cat Williams told you she wasn't funny for real. And what happened after that? These are puppets. When she went viral for all those weeks, her and Ari Spears, that was a plan. The plan was to promote that nasty video and for you to see that she supports that behavior and then see on the back end if you was going to still support her. She is under Oprah control now. Didn't Oprah not build a school in Africa and they say all them girls got molested over there? Did they not say that? Okay. Did they not say Oprah name was on the Epstein list, something like that? What happened at Epstein Island? Didn't they say girls get molested? Why Oprah name was over? Didn't Oprah make a point when she came out to tell you that she was molested? But see, a lot of y'all don't even know that's promotion. That's ritual. Because to hang with certain people, you either got to have been molested or you got to be a molester, allegedly. Don't Charlamagne the God hang with Oprah? What is Charlamagne the God accused of? Is it not something like messing with somebody young? Bill Gates hang with them. Was Bill Gates not accused of being at Epstein Island doing funny stuff? I told you to hang with, like I told you, when you're in a gang, like Blood and Crip, you might gotta shoot somebody, cut somebody. When you're in their gang of Chesters, you gotta have some dirt on you. You gotta do something. Ritual. Anyway, just threw that out there. My opinion is not a fact. Nothing I say is actual facts. I showed you earlier how Trump came at Rihanna. I'm not going to repeat it. He said she trash. Without her stylist, she is nothing. He said that before she performed, after she performed, he said that was the worst Super Bowl performance he ever seen in his life. That's what Trump said. He said it was the single worst halftime show in Super Bowl history. God damn, Trump. I don't agree with him on that. But it was said that Rihanna said fuck Trump before and spray paint, and Trump, he ain't forget, and he back on her head. So that's why he came at her. He said that the Super Bowl halftime show was an epic fail. And he also said that it was the worst show in halftime history of the Super Bowl. So there you have it. I also showed y'all that a preacher is exposing Beyonce and putting Christians on blast for supporting Babylonian behavior, false gods, false idol. For those who don't know, let me break it down as simple and plain. When you see Beyonce like that, that represents the devil's wife, all right? Period. That's who the whole Babylon is, all right? And Jeffrey Epstein, he is the godfather of chesters and pedophiles. He is locked up. Pardon me, he's dead. Matter of fact, he might be chilling somewhere. I don't know. But anyway, they said that list of all his friends about to be exposed. All his friends that were at these parties, they're about to be exposed. And a lot of people was at these parties. And a lot of y'all been covering it. So now y'all can go do some more digging and start finding out who was there, because it's going to be public record on who was at these parties around all them little girls. This the island they was at, y'all. What this island say, y'all? One way in, one way out. You see how easy it is for them to be on a secluded island, do whatever the fuck they want. You see why it's so important now? They was bringing young girls here on planes. But do we know if all the young girls made it back home? Do you know how easy it is to throw somebody in that water and let the sharks eat them? Do you know how easy it is to kill somebody on this island and they'll be found again, buried in the ground, thrown in the water? So guess what, y'all? Ain't no telling what type of shit went on this island. And they also went on this island so they can do crimes out of the U.S. jurisdiction. Get it? That's how this shit works. They do it on islands far away from the coast so they can't get brought up on charges. But it's many islands like this. They say there's islands like that where they got people at right now to this day. You heard about, they say you got Tupac and all of them on the island. But not only that, they got some islands as prison camps. Meaning you could get put in a camp. Did I not show y'all them immigrants getting put on a boat? They could put them on a boat and put them on an island like this and leave their ass at the island, never be found again. Salute Boulevard. Thanks for supporting the channel, family. As usual. Thanks. Salute. They got islands scattered all around the world, and it's nothing to do it. They could do whatever they want on these islands. So that's why I said, you thought about that scary movie? Scary movie is real life. It's all going down. And guess what? I gotta update the report on these kids getting snatched, because more and more people getting snatched. I see the other day a football player got snatched up. He like 18 years old, but he big. I'm like, how he missing? A lot of black people ended up missing, y'all. That's a fact. Men, boys, and girls, men, women, they get missing. I told you, human trafficking, sex trafficking, organ harvesting is still in full effect. So y'all pay attention out here. Episode 371, I'm done. Salute to the people that's watching. Everybody in the building. We back. We at it again. Monday. We at it. You feel me? I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. Shout out to the replay gang. Y'all know how we do about this time. I'm gonna run through the chat and we up out of here. So also don't forget, for those who just pulled up, Halle Berry bust her ass in front of a lot of white people. So I'm just showing you how the spirits are working. All of them are falling. They all falling. You feel me? It's over. Over. And that's what you get for playing that dirty ass role in Monsters Ball. That's what you get. For you will forever be known as a whore that got hit from the back by a white man saying, make me feel good. See that? That's your history record now, Halle Berry, because you sold out, and it's it for your ass. And she's another bad bitch that's doing bad, because all the men used to love Halle Berry. Anyway, man, I'm being petty right now, man, but she bust her ass, and the shit was funny. You want to see the video? Click on my Instagram page. You'll see it in full time and in slow motion. That shit was hilarious, and you'll see that the white woman was just looking at her ass when she fell. Those same white women, when she fell, they ain't help pick her up. They just looked at her, and there was women in the crowd laughing, smiling. It was, man, that shit was crazy. But that's what happened. Halle Berry fell, bust her fucking head too. We're here. Cashed out on her. Damn, that's right. Dark Migo, what up, Dark Migo? Salute. Thanks for supporting the channel, bro. Who else is here? What's up, Jamila? Big Phil, what's good? It's over. What's up, Jewel? What's up, the Juice? Yeah, I spoke about that. Yup. They said they're going to take a year off. Basically, they're offering money to inmates that want to donate organ parts, tissue, whatever. Giving up DNA, all type of shit. Yeah. I told you, in my opinion, some of this artificial intelligence is going to need some human ingredients. That's my opinion. I feel like human beings about to be the highest commodity on the market. That's my opinion. All right. Who else up in here? I'm scrolling. What's up, Alpha Mayor? What's good, y'all? Yeah, that's what I do. I don't be trying to expose people. I just give my opinion. They just so happen to get exposed. That's all. But a lot of stuff, some of y'all have to do the extra research and put the icing on the cake. I just throw stuff out there for people to, fact check. What up, Theo? Salute, Theo. Yeah, I already spoke about it when I first came in. I told you, if you'd have at me, bro, I'd have told you Philly was going to lose. I already knew they was going to lose. I already knew it. When I seen all the black people going for Philly, I said they going to lose. I already know how it go. I already know how that shit go. I know football, man. I ain't going to get into that right now. But I knew they was going to lose. That's all I'm going to say. See, when the Super Bowl come, NBA championship, it's always, sometimes one team represents the black community, one team represents the white community. One team might represent liberal, one team might represent conservative. And they already know. So you got to remember, when it comes to betting, it might be $1 trillion on one game. What does that mean? That means they don't give a fuck about how no fan feel. Whoever way it want to win is going to win. That's my opinion. And once they knew everybody put their money on Philly and the whole black community was going to bet on Philly, Two things. We can take all their money and we can make all their ass depressed. Because a lot of people that was Philly fans woke up depressed today. It's a mind thing. It's mental. They know you love your team because you're a fan. A fan is a fanatic. A fan is tied all the way in. So if I fuck with your team, I can fuck with your head. That's how they use sports to alter your mind. That's why you see a lot of grown men that argue and fight about sports like they part of the damn team. No, because sports is used to control the minds of grown-ass men. That's what sports is really used for. Get it? Entertain the masses, distract. But football controls the mind of grown men. Never forget that. Sports control the mind of grown men. That's why, lady, when your man on into the sports, he say, get out of here. I ain't with all that right now. Sports control the mind of grown men. Some men, they're slave their whole life. They don't give a fuck. They're a slave, do whatever. As long as they can have them some beer, a blunt, and watch some sports, he happy. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just telling you, the people know that. And what else? We've been putting our energy into all the wrong shit for so long. It is what it is. I like sports too. I like all this shit. But all that shit is not first in my life. That's the difference. It's not first. A lot of y'all make this shit first. But I knew Philly was going to lose. When I went out in public yesterday, and where I'm going, everybody said Philly. I said, Dad, they acting like the Chiefs some bums or something. Niggas acting like the Chiefs ain't got nothing going on. But that wasn't the point. I just knew that. A lot of y'all saw that viral video on Facebook where they posted the score of the game. I knew that was finesse because I knew that a lot of people was going to follow that shit thinking Philly was going to win. Now, the score was almost right because they did say 34-37. Guess what? The score wound up being 38-35. So it was close by 1 point apiece. But I knew when they posted that shit of Philly gonna win, I knew a lot of people was gonna go for that shit. You got finessed. I had a couple dollars on Chiefs and Chiefs won. I told y'all, man. You got to know the game, man. What's up, Kim? They are the tricksters. Whatever you think they're going to do, it's going to be opposite. Because they work opposite of you and us. What's up, y'all? What's up, Kim? Yeah, I'm back. I'm back for the week, y'all. I'm back. Had a long weekend. I'm back. Let's carry on. Hold up. Who else up in here? Good morning, Miss Jackie. I see you. Hold up. Hey, so I told everybody it was going to win by 3. Yup. They won. A lot of Philly fans, you sick today. You're sick. All right, y'all. Salute. Shout out to the replay gang, man. Other than that, I'm about to get out of here, man. I'm about to get out of here, y'all. Oh, why I paused the picture right there? I don't know, man. This Holly Berry just fell on her face, man. I don't know. I don't know. All right, y'all, man. I'm about to get out of here, man. Y'all enjoy the day. Y'all stay right. Y'all stay blessed up. Episode 371. We done. We out.